Hi, Kelly Delasalle here with John Maxwell. John, it's great to see you again.
It's always good to be with you.
Good, good, good. John, let's talk about the value of the John C. Maxwell Certification Program and being part of the team to those who are in the military. It's a unique opportunity for someone where I see it as when you're in the military and you are trying to improve your leadership skills. We know we have good leaders, but we need great leaders.
Yes.
But then there's also this transition out of the military.
Yes.
And so you need to then develop those skills and so forth. So tell us a little bit about your thoughts on that.
Well, on the transition, first of all, Kelly, you know, when they're in the military, everything's by rank.
Okay.
And so people follow you basically because you have a title or position. And one of the things we teach is that leadership at its highest level doesn't need that. And of course, when they come out of the military and they go into the business world or they go into their community, they lose that.
Right.
But so we teach them how to be effective leading volunteers and people who, quote, don't even have to follow them. But it's such an honor to come alongside the military because of what they do for us, what they do for our country. It's almost like payback time as far as really adding value to them. I can still remember several years ago, West Point asked me to come and spend 3 days with them, look at their leadership curriculum because they use some of my material there, but they also teach the cadets leadership. And they said, John, this is when we were heavy, of course, into Iraq and Afghanistan, heavier. And they said, you know, our soldiers 1 year from now are going to be platoon leaders over there. And they need the very best leadership training they possibly can get. And I remember how thrilled I was to go and do the teaching and work with them on curriculum. Yeah, it really was. And so when we have people of the military come into the John Maxwell team, I think back at that experience and I think, wow, if West Point looked at me and said, we want the best that you can give to our cadets, then how good of material can I give to the people that are on the John Maxwell team when they come in the military and we say, we're going to teach you how to lead, we're going to teach you how to communicate, we're going to give you some coaching skills. And it's been very rewarding and I'm very excited. And as you know, some of our stars, real stars, are people that are in the military, and we're real proud of them.
And the Armed Services has supported that. They have recognized our training as something that's key, and they've really stepped out and tried to help people get involved, you know, whether that's paying for the enrollment and supporting them 100%. And quite frankly, you know, you start at one level in the military, get certified and use that training, and it can help you move up in your particular area as well. We do have some superstars. It amazed me at the last event when I was just talking to anybody, and almost everybody has been in the military, our country or not. Everybody has almost been in the military, which was very, very interesting. But we have some people who have a passion. They're coming out and they're saying, you know what, I want to speak. I want to go around and tell everybody about my experiences and so forth. So
one quick story, on our last one, I looked at a guy and I said, wow, he's familiar. And I looked at him a moment and I thought, well, that's Buck.
Buck, yeah.
and I went over and gave him a hug. He took me up in an F-16.
He told me.
Yeah, I had taught the 21 laws of leadership to the generals, and then they petitioned Congress to give me a ride in F-16. And he happened to be my pilot, of which he'd been reading my books, and he gave me a 45-minute unbelievable ride. And he came back, and he's out of the military, and he said, now, I want to be one of your coaches. And how much fun that was. And I thought, oh, listen, I'm not going to give you the thrill you gave me. Trust me. I may do some teaching, but it is an F-16 level of thrill. But we're just proud of our military and love having them be a part of our team.
Thank you, John.
Yeah.